Alright, so here we have the Yoshi matchup. We're looking to do a lot of well-spaced aerials, back airs. We're going to try to aggressively take space and then use our defensive tools once we've cornered him. So we can kind of aggress here. If we get a combo, we take it, right? But then, like, in the corner, we're going to use our back airs. We're going to use our up tilts, right? Right there, Yoshi can kind of just jump in. Okay, so that was just kind of a test right there, by the way, guys. Please live. Nah, that's fine. Oh, okay. So, what I wanted to do right there is see whether or not he was like a parry Yoshi. So this makes aggressing on him slightly more interesting, because what we can actually do, he's really not trying to play the game with us right now. He has no jump here. I just wanted to be tricky. So what we can actually do is approach with things like Tomahawk Shine. See that? So he tried to parry, it just didn't work. And after he gets to around 100, a lot of my moves are going to start knocking out of the double jump armor, and the matchup becomes completely different at that point. I forgot about roll down smash, nice. Okay, he did the get up attack there, which is actually really bad. Gotta grab him on top platform because we knew he was gonna shield, right? Now, like, most of the hits that he's gotten have really just been him, like, double jumping into us and, like, us getting counter hit. He should just die here, yeah. That's the benefit of going to Yoshi's. It is pretty small, and the tri-platforms are actually really good for Yoshi. But, like, honestly, Falco gets a lot done here. Again, he's really not trying to interact with us. He's not really approaching in any sort of meaningful way. And again, the only time that we actually get hit is when we kind of, like, approach in a lazy kind of way. So again, we're taking the space, and then, yeah, kind of just run into him. I'm being a little bit lazy with what I'm doing. That was actually an interesting timing mix-up that he did there with the full hop fast fall in there, as opposed to doing something else. He actually could have died for what he just did. And then, yeah, he actually can't afford to trade like this anymore, so I don't know why he's necessarily doing it. I mean, Yoshi's decently limited, so yeah, I guess you can't blame the guy, but... I knew he was going to go to the ledge, but I figured why not. So again, he's over 100, so he essentially just can't double jump through us anymore, and the matchup just becomes super easy. So this Yoshi just is literally not trying to play the video game with us, which is a strategy. So we have to imagine, if he's not going to want to play the game with us, what's the stage we take off? Dreamland. He's trying to just go like chip for chip and live slightly longer than us, so it's like his best stages are going to be the big ones where I die earlier than him, so we just take off Dreamland. He's going to go for probably the same things in this game. Probably not going to work that well. I don't know why he picked Battlefield. Oh, maybe he actually kind of picked there? I'm actually not sure. But we could actually just shoot a lot more lasers and just, like, essentially never approach him. I don't know if anything would actually happen to us. If he started playing more aggressive, I would be impressed, but, like, I don't think he knows how. Yeah, see, like, that was nothing. You do not just land on the side of there with there. So I think I just could play that style and probably, like, 3 or 4 stock this guy, to be honest. Nothing is really happening. Which is unfortunate, because Yoshi actually has a lot of pretty interesting approach stuff, but that's okay. And we're probably not going to play that way. We're going to play a little bit more engaging, but yeah. Hopefully that stock made it obvious to you guys that, like, this, I'm not trying to condescend. I'm just saying that he's, like, literally just over there doing nothing and not trying to hit us. So if I also, a lot of times when people aren't trying to hit you as Falco, you also not trying to hit them will be better, because you just have a faster, better character with a better projectile. See, I'm just like not getting hit. I ran to center stage, I finally got hit, right? Okay, we're into it. Drop through lasers is gonna be what I'm gonna do here. Okay, he's trying to approach me and actually shine the laser back at me, which is a little odd. Didn't do the correct shielding after I up threw him on the platform. We're gonna pay attention to that a little bit. I actually really do, actually 1 second, call it jump, yep. So what you could do there off that full hop down air that I did, rising, because you have to do it rising at that percent, is you can actually just call their double jump timing, because almost all foxes just double jump immediately after you hit the down air, and you can shine them and then continue the combo like I just did. So he had the ledge dash, but actually just ledge dash shield didn't really do anything there. I go to the side platform, pressure with the back air, just gonna roll. Yeah, he just tried to running shiny like he did last time, so nothing was really gonna happen. Him taking that risk right there is actually a really bad thing to do. I can't believe foxes choose to play the Falco matchup that way sometimes. But if they have a hard enough read, I guess you could go for it, but there's no way that that was like an educated guess. Right here I'm on the ledge doing some low double lasers, back throw, forward tilt, didn't catch him. Gonna shine on reaction to the shorten. Back air, he's gonna side B probably? No. Okay, we up B, or up tilt, sorry. Get the back air. We're just trying to shove him more and more to the corner. Again, he's just kind of full hopping when he can. Okay, shine back air on the mistech right there. Gonna grab the ledge here, cover the ledge. Okay, it didn't work because he actually went straight. That was the only thing I wasn't really covering. Just trying to pressure him a little bit. I did the double jump back air to try and hit him. As he went to the side platform, have to pay attention to how your opponent tries to exit the corner. I missed my dash right there. I think I actually inputted a little bit too early after my roll. So he could probably stand still against this guy too. And I don't know if much would happen. Yep, so. Again, I could have reacted to that too. I just messed up. So right there, he's just dead. Yeah. So yeah, there are just certain people who play in a certain playstyle and use certain options that are just kind of waiting for you to overcommit on things, and then they just have like completely defensive counterplay set up. And that's what that guy was doing. He was taking a lot of defensive risks, not really knowing how to approach that effectively unless I committed to stuff. So I stopped committing to as many things. I used to take stops. Kind of that easy. Alright, so we have FD, which should kind of... Oh wait, is he going Falco? Is that what it said? Oh wait, no, it says I'm going Falco. Okay, so this should kind of showcase a couple of things that he's maybe not necessarily doing correct. Okay, that was a really interesting way to start the match. Kind of hard to react to. We got this here. I actually could have killed him, but unfortunately it didn't work out. Actually, maybe not, because he grabbed on the ledge, but that's okay. Doing a lot of early double jumps, just trying to call out his full hops. He's up tilting for absolutely no reason. Tech chase here, forward throw off the stage. He had a shine stall. Didn't get to the ledge soon enough. Gonna call the double jump here. Dash tag. Lasers to call the low up B. Now we got him recovering from below the stage. That actually should have been a kill, but I actually just messed up the edge guard. See, he's going for a lot of like really big commitments with essentially no information. So now he's at a percent, 1 second, where jab is going to knock down. Jab knocks down at 127, so a lot of times you can just start going for laser jab. And Fox has a really hard time like avoiding it, specifically on FD, because they don't have platforms to retreat to. I just got underneath him there because I figured that he would full hop, and then I crouched shine, which I can kind of use as an anti-air. A lot of times you've been trying to dash forward after taking laser, because I think that I like stuffed his full hops and he doesn't know what to do necessarily. That was a really ambiguous situation where I could have forward aired or nared, so he had like kind of a 50-50 on the BI right there. That double jump was set up at a spacing where I could kind of react to him moving forward. Again, this is going to be a situation where I read the double jump like I was talking about before. Should be able to get the tank and actually just live here. This should be fine. But you see how I did that rising down air and then I read the jump with that shine? It's actually not as hard as it looks, and it's really, really good. Let's see. Laser jab like I was talking about before. Boom. Get the kill. Yep, 127 is the percent you were looking for, and he was at 131, so it's kind of just going to be easy from that point. We're going to run past him here, and then run back. So, again, he's trying to run forward a lot. He definitely could have just hit me and probably killed me off that back air that I did. Almost never do you want to be doing those early auto-cancel back airs on Fox. It's really not that good. Yo, Lombardi Cody. What is up, dog? Okay, forward throw here. He's going to miss the tech. I haven't hit him with it a single time. Up smash out of shield. Laser to call the double jump. And I actually called the double jump that he back aired randomly, which is kind of interesting. Again, full hop approach is essentially the only thing that's been able to work for him. A lot of full hop back air to pressure the ledge too. It's like, okay, we're going to wait for the full hop here. It just didn't happen, so I'm just going to laser him. So this guy said that it was his first time playing as a top player or something, so I think he's like maybe a little bit nervous and also not that great at the game. We're going to see, though. Ooh, you get up tilt out of that. Actually hit the reaction tech chase. Didn't actually hit the thing. Okay. So the punish is going fine right now. I always tech in up until I have reason to believe that they're going to try and cover anything else. Most Marts, when they do that down throw stuff over and over again, are not actually reaction tech chasing. Kind of just going for reads over and over again. A lot of times they don't space themselves correctly to even cover the tech in place, so kind of take advantage of that. Grabbing Marth is really good, especially when you're up close. It's your fastest grounded option, fastest immediate grounded option. Essentially, you can obviously do shine and like other moves, but like to cover a small amount of space like this, you do that or like forward tilt or dash JC shine. All those kind of happen at the same time. So again, I don't know exactly what to say here. That counter was super risky. I don't know why he went for that up B. We're just going to angle our shield down. He's going for a bunch of up tilts. I guess it kind of turned into a combo at this point. This guy doesn't necessarily have a game plan, so it's really hard for me to tell you guys like what to beat out about this because nothing's really happening. I'm kind of just punishing him off of like decently free openings. One time he put up a shield and shield grabbed me. One time he up tilted me on accident. So, I don't know. I don't know how to analyze this one that well. I could try though. So I really wonder if this guy would have a plan against me lasering like this. There are a lot of people where I don't really think they would know what to do. I don't think this guy would know what to do. I actually could have killed him. Yeah, I was not. Again, he's whiffing aerials on the platform. I walk a little to the left so I can position myself to get that forward smash. Sometimes it can be really ambiguous. Oh my god. That was almost one of my best combos of all time. Oh. 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 Oh my god, the lag. I don't know what's happening. Okay. Down air, platform tech chase, I actually slid off on accident. That's unfortunate. Weak thing into dash attack is going to work really well. A lot of times people are going to hold in after you hit them with the weak nair because, like, why would they not be holding in after the weak nair? They think they're going to get hit by, like, a down air or something. Cool. I don't know. DI Falco up throw up, right? No, you're supposed to DI it at low percents as Falco specifically full away. The cool thing is, too, once we're rank 1 and we have like a giant win streak, this will be even more entertaining because there'll be more on the line. So we went to top platform here. Just going to zone him out with a couple back airs. We're kind of in a bad position here, so we kind of just jump out. Put ourselves in that bad spot, too. Okay, he full hop drilled me on the top platform, which means he wasn't really responding to stimuli correctly. I wanted to put pressure on him on the ledge. I should be doing runoff shine right there. When Fox double jumps like that, you can actually just hit it with runoff shine on reaction. That one I did wasn't on reaction right there because I'm a big dummy. But so this guy seems to have like decent ledge dashes, so I'll probably respect it a little bit. He's backing off when he definitely should not be. Just because his percent was so high, and he was gaining percent and getting closer to 127, which is where the matchup changes a lot. He can't really ASCI down anything that I do. Tried to call the get up attack, he ended up not doing it. He seems to be full hopping at like decently bad ranges. He whiffs, so I just approaching laser. Drill out of shield is actually pretty good. Dash attack down smash, yeah. So again, I just don't think he's playing out of the corner correctly very often. He's also giving up, he's like alleviating all the pressure he has on me in the corner once I'm actually there. He kind of just runs away, or just like pressures incorrectly. So we got Ice Climbers here. So we always have a random chance of losing here. So, we're going to shield drop laser and then laser again. You should never start with those ice blocks that he just did. Roll. Yeah. It's a classic situation to roll in, and it doesn't have a jump. I didn't follow the thing correctly. So I like being really aggressive against Ice Climbers. I think that's the best way to do it. So we're just going to zone Popo out here. I actually messed up and down smashed on accident. So we're going to do this. Watch. So let's see if this works. Watch this. Told you. That's the squid. So shine back air right there. Once you drop to a certain point, you know you can just grab the ledge and then zone with back air. So we're going to do the squid again. Let's see if it works. Oh, I actually messed up the angle. So he tried to call me out going to ledge, which is a big risk for Ice Climbers to do. Not only does he separate his Nana, but if I just do anything else, then he just essentially dies. We're at a spacing outside of his wave dash range right there, so I knew nothing was going to happen. He turns his back, nothing was going to happen there neither. Boom! She's going to run straight into it. Just zoning out Popo here. She's just dead. Yep. So that's what you want to do. You separate them. What I really like doing is like hitting Popo hard, which opens up the ability to hit Nana. And then once you do that, you can just combo Nana to death because you take her really far away from Popo. Always want to make sure your aerials are very late. It's super important. I shouldn't die here. That was actually barely bad spacing by me, because he's taking huge risk. He's wave dashing out of shield after my laser straight into me, which is what I just punished with the forward smash right there. If you guys saw I did laser forward smash, it's because he's just attempting to wave dash at me every single time I shoot a laser at this point, because I think he's getting desperate. We're gonna full hop here and try to bait him into doing a full hop up air. He didn't do it, he actually wave dashed forward jabbed, which is just crazy to me. And then, yeah, let me finish off the combo. He could have killed me twice, I guess, but like that match was pretty unwinnable the way that he was playing it. The more aggressive that you could be, the better. But I usually tend to shoot, if you guys saw, I shoot lasers outside of the wave dash range, wait for the ice climbers to get desynced from my lasers, then move in. Or have them be put in shield. Yeah. So we're going to Fountain and he's going Fox, which is a little less interesting to me, but that's fine. We're gonna do jump pack laser, 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 laser. Down throw shine, is it gonna work? It is. So you can react to that and just hold away, down and away. You shouldn't get hit by that shine, to my knowledge. But I am the leftmost port, which means that if he holds in, I am able to get a shine. Sorry. So that was a good dash back, dash in, timing by him. Didn't cover my spot dodge. I don't know why he went for a jab. Yep, so I just covered a lot of timings with that down air that I just did. Good laser by me to get him below the stage 2. Anytime that they're upping right there and you can just laser them to get them below the stage, it's going to be really good for you. I should not be doing these back airs. They're actually terrible, but I was announcing that as I was doing them. Up tilt right here. Okay. Fountain's a really cool stage, by the way, everybody. Really, really cool. Awesome. Let's see, he missed his tech, put on a lot of pressure. Doesn't really seem like he knows how to get out of here. The side platform, I don't know what to tell you guys, but I can't do anything. Alright, so we're playing against Grant. Let's see how this goes. Starting on Battlefield Game 1, the way that we're going to start the game is we're going to jump off the platform fast fall laser at a mid-height, and hopefully it works. If he doesn't shoot a laser back at us, or if he doesn't jump off with an aerial, I mean, it should work out pretty well. We're going to start on the left side here. So we do this right here. Yep, and it worked. So we're going to forward throw here. He teched in place. I was able to cover it. He teched in place again, which meant that I could cover it again. He definitely could have held away on the forward throw and teched away right there, and it wouldn't have happened. But I get a big combo if he actually does that, because I get the juiciest late down air. Forward smash, huge commitment for essentially no reason. Jumping at me when he didn't really have time to hit me with anything meaningful. Coming down on me with an attack where I had the time to get my shield up. Right now, it seems like he just doesn't have a good sense of timing based on like where I'm at and how long it's going to take for him to reach me, which is one of my biggest problems against top players as well. Because they punish you really hard for it, right? Which I am currently. That was a decent fade back down air, but wasn't actually ready for the roll once I did it. Seemed to like kind of preemptively commit to a couple things. That fall through the side platform was actually decently interesting. I'm gonna do this right here. He techs. He missed his tech right there. I don't know why I went for down throw, but I did. So I was actually already preemptively running to center stage so I could just like cover the space. Even if he had teched in place or teched to the ledge, I was thinking that it was gonna be pretty good for me regardless. Ended up not being able to get the running shine, but yeah. Call out the double jump right there. He actually wiggled out right there and got a shield up, which is actually really good. Whoa! I thought he was way too low to grab the ledge, but that's something. So we're gonna go to Yoshi's. I'm gonna do the same laser I did last time. I was faster. I actually jumped right there because I thought I was gonna jump into his down air, and I didn't because he barely missed me. So he could have put on pressure with drop through bear right there, as opposed to the jump off back air that he ended up doing. And then actually, if you guys saw, he actually jumped and double jumped, and I actually just took space based on that. So I got out of the corner for free because he took too long setting up his position. Like he went like this, and in that time I just ran forward. A little bit of an early aerial right there, giving me this opportunity. Up tilt, dash attack, laser, laser. Gonna go for an up tilt right here. Nope, he goes to the ledge. Okay, he actually gets back, which is good. Messed up tech skill again. Early aerial fade forwards again. forward smash here, yeah. Just a couple DI mix-ups right there. But yeah, it's all the early aerials giving me opportunities right now. The sense of timing, not knowing what he can kind of reach for in the moment. Could have gotten his shield up right there on my back air, but chose to try and do something else. Want to make sure that you're trying to buffer your shield whenever you can. Not the best DI on the combos either, but it's fine. Going for a jump shine here. He's been teching in place literally every single time. I don't think that he's actually teched a different direction once. I could be wrong, but I think I might be right about that. That was actually a really good wave dash back shine. Hit me out of the air with the early down air though, which is the unfortunate part of that combo. So again, jumping off that platform, it's just like kind of obvious to me that he's not going to be able to hit me. Nice. GG's, Grant. I think just playing around a little bit too much by the ledge, not knowing how to come down effectively a lot of the time, positioning himself above me instead of playing the ground game. I think I scare a lot of people away from the ground game a lot of the time, just because I play it a little bit better than them, but you should never be scared to play it. GG's, Grant. Was that Grant? It was Grant, yeah. Lots of messed up tech skill too from Grant. Maybe it was one of his first matches of the day, I don't actually know. And also just when you put pressure on somebody like that, a lot of times they feel as though they have to perform. I mean, I can't put myself in Grant's head. But a lot of early aerials, times for me to, a lot of stuff that I was able to counterattack. He improved from the last time I saw him. Nice.